Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Maryland's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got...
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Martin back to pass. He's got him.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. Fourth down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffaloes offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Atkins. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. He's going to take off. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Using his legs to buy some time. Inside the 35. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To throw, it's Salter. Got it in the middle, it's Atkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Colorado! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. On the run, it's Welsh. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now on third down, offense. Lewis wants to pass. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, running back gets the give. Danced his way through traffic, pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Escapes the sack. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give is to Williams. There he goes. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the 2nd half.
Martin will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Gonna sling it on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Complete to the right. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Got the back over the middle. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Not a chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He leaves it with his back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Runs through the tackle. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off his scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fleming. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He's got it still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point is good. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Welch. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play, and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Back to pass, it's Salter. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The screen, he can go! And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for a big gain. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Here's a heat. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Colorado, 28. Maryland, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Gonna look downfield again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Martin back to pass. He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positively.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
I'll say this, not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on 4th down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw it, Salter. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll send the back in motion. Martin will throw it. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Ray. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's some pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on second down. They'll run the screen. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.